guys, welcome back. In this last video we're going to convert that image sequence into a video, and then you'll be ready to share that or add it to your demo reel or whatever you want to do with it. So first, let's go find those images again. Remember mine were in my toy train project in images, and they went in this temp folder. It's always a good idea to put them exactly where you want them to be. So in my images folder, I'm going to make a new folder, and I'm just going to call this toy train. I will take all those images, and you can copy and paste or just move them into that folder, just so we know where they are. So we have a couple of easy ways to convert this into a movie. If you're on a Mac, one really quick way is just the QuickTime player that comes with the machine. I'm going to cancel this dialog box that pops up, and I'm going to come up to File and then Open Image Sequence. And then I can go and navigate to where I want to go. So Desktop, Animation, Toy Train, Images, Toy Train. And I do need to select all of these. So I'm going to click on the first one, scroll all the way down, Shift click that last one. And when this pops up, it's asking me what my frame rate is. And our frame rate from Maya, we can actually find it down here. We're at 24 frames per second. So coming back to QuickTime here, change that to 24 frames a second, tell that OK. And then I can go and save this wherever I need it to go. We'll call this toy train again, and I would save that. Another way, if you don't have QuickTime available to you or you're not on a Mac, is Photoshop. If you're able to get Photoshop, very similarly, we can come Open, and then same thing, we'll navigate to that same place, Desktop, Animation, Toy Train, Images, Toy Train. Now, normally if you select everything and tell it to open, it's going to open each individual image as a separate file. But if you come and click on this Options button, you can tell this that it's going to be an image sequence. We'll check that box. And now, as long as they're numbered sequentially, they'll all open up into one file. So same thing, it's going to ask for our frame rate, which was 24 frames per second. Tell that OK. And then to be able to actually view this as a video, we need to open up the timeline. So we go to Window, Timeline, and now we can scrub this playhead and see that we have a video here in Photoshop. To export this out, we go to File, Export, and then Render Video. And there's some settings that you can play around with here, but H.264 is a good format. The preset, this is fine as long as these are the same dimensions from our render settings back in Maya. We can give this a name. I'll leave the extension there, Toy Train. And the same thing, you can tell it where it's going to go. Desktop, Animation, Toy Train, Images, Toy Train. I'm going to render this. And so when that's all done, you'll have a video that you can either throw into a demo reel, in a larger like Premiere project, or into iMovie or something like that. So now I have that .move that was from QuickTime, and this .mp4 that was from Photoshop. And there you go. We've successfully gone and modeled a train and gave it materials and animated it along a path and rendered it out and got it into a video file. Congratulations, that's kind of a big thing to get done. So check out my other tutorials and hopefully learn something else with me.